Hey Jammers, RockerBuck coming at you, and if it's your first time on the channel, welcome to the band. And I can't zoom again because Minecraft updated to 1.13.1 and Optifine was still in a beta, so anyway, so I got something planned for you today. I hope, well, you should like it. Maybe we'll see. So, first of all, I want to show you this real quick. Woo! Looky there, shall we? What do we got? This is, I was going to show you this in a tutorial, and then I figured, you know what? This is old school. This is old tech. You know, it's a farm. It's a crop farm. You know, I mean, it's been done before 1,000 times. In fact, this tutorial, I used a tutorial by K1 Inc. I'll put a link in the description for it if you really want to see it. But what I wanted to do was use the new updated blocks to make it look a little better. I figured that much I could show you. But, you know, you might have seen this before. Somewhere you throw the lever and the water rushes down from the top and flushes all the, you know, like a big toilet, and flushes all the crops down. The only, you know, problem is you got to replant. Game Power says, hire some villagers. Well, that's okay. I kind of enjoy doing stuff like this, but I think it looks. Oh yes, we has jungles. I found a jungle. Woohoo! Oh, I love it. I love it. At least now I have the complete palette of blocks. That is, I hate to build without a complete palette of blocks to make choices. So there it is. You know, I got some jungle wood, and we got the birch, which I love. Oh no! Oh no! One block out of place. Have to fix that. That'll drive me berserk. Can't have it. Just can't have that. But I think it looks really cool. I think it looks really good. I love using the new blocks. It's awesome. But we're not here for old school. We're here for new school because this is 113.1. What do we got in here? We have stuffs in the chest, and I need to put stuffs on my head to make room. Got stuffs in there. We're gonna make something new, something for 113.1. And I'm gonna make a sea pickle farm. I love saying sea pickle. I just think it's funny. I love it. It's gonna be cool. So you know what? I forgot to go get the basic. Well, yep, I forgot stuff. Oopsie oodly. Well, I'll be right back. All right, let's try that again, shall we? You do need some wood of your choice. Dirt. You only really need 5. I overdo things. I like to overdo things just in cases. And you need some tube coral. Make sure you silk touch this or it will turn gray. Don't want that. Need sea pickles. Actually, we only need 1. But again, better to have more than not enough. The bone blocks will be for bone mealing later. Put in the dispenser. The wool is for building, some comparators, some repeaters, dust, torches, lever, and I found some sea lanterns without raiding a tea temple. Just little ones, out in the, you know, stuff. I love that. Hoppers, some water buckets, some blue stained glass. That's my choice. You can use any kind of color glass you like. You can use any kind of color coral you like. It doesn't really matter. Need some pistons, definitely 12, that much I know for certain. Definitely know 1 dispenser and a couple chests to store everything in. So I'll do a little bit, you know, because like I said, this is not a tutorial and I don't want to sit here and, you know, bore you with all of it, but we'll do some of it, maybe just a little bit to start, just to show the bait, because I will put down a link for the tutorial for this too as well. That looks about right. And then we shall grab the dispenser. I probably will just put that back. And let's see. I'm trying to remember how to do some of this without without the tutorial, which it would be nice, but go a little bit faster. And let's see. Yeah, dispenser is in the inventory. Need the sea pickle. Some of the water buckets. And pistons for sure. And let's start with that, because you want to break this out. Oh, okay, speed shovel. That was real. Yeah, see, this is why I don't do tutorials full time, because things like that happen. Okay, just this one. There we go. And that there dispenser fella got to face downward. And let's see if I remember this right, because this will be funny if I screw it up. You know, I mean it will, but it won't. Upside down piston. Yep. Upside down piston. Please. Oh, piston. Piston. Thank you. Okay, let's see. I did this. And you just kind of... You know what, guys? I'm going to do a jump cut, and I'll come back and some of this will be worked on. You're not going to watch me do fail. Well, you probably want to, but it's not going to happen. See ya! Okay. So there, at this point, you have the pistons all surrounded there like that. And you break the block underneath the dispenser, and you put the water flowing down just like that, and then we move on to the next step. Then you replace that dirt block with one of these blue corals, and then you get some of these cute little sea pickles, and you just put the maximum you can in there, and you do 4 light just like that, so it's nice and full. And then we move on to the next step. So then what you want to do is you want to add 2 more pistons, this one in here and this guy here, and that blocks that off. You then want to keep that hole there, pop that in, and then you want to surround this with more coral, just like this. And let's see, well, that that's probably not. Now that will that kill it? I guess not. It will kill it. I knew it. Now I'm 1 coral short. Darn it! I'm gonna have to go back and get your present. Okay, so then you can take a diamond shape of water pools around all of this coral, and then you cover those up. And see, this is a problem with doing, tutorials, because in creative, because just weird things like, things like that happen that you don't anticipate or they don't show you. All right, I'm going to do a little more, and I'll come back, so we're not doing this like a complete step-by-step thing. I mean, I could, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Now, what I've done there is filled in those corners with lapis, because it's blue, and did some blue stained glass all the way around, except the corners, because you're going to have to fill those in anyway. And that's, that's it so far. So, I figured I'd show you this part because it is a little bit important. So we need to find those chests, wherever I did with them. There we go. Want to drop these guys down right here, and then you want to pillar up, and we want to get up on top. Now, wherever you choose to pick is your place right there, collection area. You want to drop in. Yeah, I can drop down here. You want to drop in the water bucket in the opposite corner. That's important. And then what you can do is, and I don't have them with me. Don't have them with me. Oh well, here we go. And we need our blue stained gloss back. I did have it with me, didn't I? Where did it go? I think I have just entirely enough. I'll have to go make some more. Derp. I'm not making any more colored. Ain't nobody got time for that. So in the opposite corners, the tutorial, which I again stress will be in the description, you want to put them just like that to help speed up the process or push them along, the water along, just like that. So now we got it all flowing nice, and I don't really want to do this, but you want to break these two blocks. Did I bring the hoppers? I didn't bring the hoppers. Ugh. Crunch. I forgot me hoppers. And now we gotta do the whole dirt pillar uppy thingy madoodle. It's so much fun, isn't it? Yeah, it's totally fun. Now, we want to place, and I don't know if I can place from up here. We are gonna find out, because I really don't want to get caught down in there if I don't have to. Hopper? Oh yes. Why, thank you, I will. There we go. We have the hoppers in place. So that should collect all that junk ski. Did I collect the stuff? Yep, there's my lapis blocks back. Thank you. And get rid of that, because we don't need all that ugly, unsightly doit. And there we go. Looks a little, you know, I can live with it like that. Doesn't really matter. And I'll do a little more and I will come back. So what I did was I built, like, I'm tired of going up and down. So you go do this, put 2 blocks of wool or whatever to mark, that's using it for a marker. And then you do one here, do 6 like that, do 2 more, 1 here, and this is what I wanted to make sure I showed you before I covered it up. Because, yeah, light sources. Put those in around there just like that. Cover it up, and I'm gonna keep going. Alright, now add a lever right there with a torch. And then to see the rest, we go up here. And we just, you know, climb that up here. And bring this into a comparator facing this direction. Dust, comparator facing this direction. No ticks on this repeater. Bring it down. This repeater has 1 tick, and then you put a torch right there, and then I continue on for more. Alright, here we go. So you see I have dust going all around, and let's hop down for the first part of the test, see if it works. Flick the switch. Nice, nice, nice. I like it. It's gonna look good. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I'll see you in a bit. Now, what I've done is I've added a hopper into the dispenser, filled it up, and it's still filling up with a chest, so you can have I can have extra storage. Now this pretty much is, in a nutshell, this is it. The rest is all aesthetic. You can decorate it however you like, but now's the time for the big moment. Let's pull the lever and see what happens. I see pickles. Ooh, I like this. I like it. Now, I wonder what kind of rates we're getting here. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, that's... oh, that's filling up a lot. That's pretty good. That's not too bad. I mean, I've seen bigger, fancier ones, but for that rate, I can't really complain, to be honest. I mean, I'll let that run for a little bit. Let's see, where do we leave that at? We left it, we already stacking some. But my whole plan is, oops, spoilers. Yeah, I've been working on the build, the modern house. My whole plan is like, to light this all up in here, so make it look nice, and just be on that little bit, because let's face it, sea pickles are just cool. I love this. Man, that thing's just cruising along. I wonder how bad that thing eats bone meal though. Oh, I can only imagine. Oh my gosh, that thing eats it fast. Thank heavens we've got a skeleton grinder. How about it? But for the most part, I'm going to shut that off. And what do we got? Oh my gosh, 3 stacks and some. Whew. Oh my gosh, that's great. So, if you liked this, guys, please do me a favor, if you would. Let me take my hat off. Leave a like. You know, comment. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. I'm gonna leave a link in the description for not just the big farm, but for this little sea pickle farm, because I want to share this one. This one's pretty good. And you know, that'll be it for today's episode. Thanks for joining me, guys. I had a great time. I hope you had a good time too. So just remember, keep moving, keep mining, and I got my eye on you without Optifine again.